grant us this night. Sounds good. Thank you for joining us this evening. We are gathered around our Christmas tree and we've got a special book to read for you tonight. Hey Nathaniel, would you like to come and open our book? It's in this bag right here, and we've been playing trains. Whoa, what do you see, guys? It's called Grandma's Christmas Tree, written by Grandma Janet Mary and illustrated by Craig Pennington. Mom says, every Christmas Eve when we're at Grandma's house, there's a special feeling there, a joyous kind of grace. And this most blessed kind of grace will help your heart to see the wonder and magic found in Grandma's Christmas tree. Her tree, you see, is different than the tree found in a store. Grandma's tree is trimmed with things that mean a whole lot more. Like macaroni Christmas stars, a torn red tinseled bell, and glittered colored cardboard blocks that spell the word Noel. A sled made of flat wood sticks, a tattered paper wreath, white plastered hands that now are chipped all dangle right beneath. The angel who sits at the top, she's made of white chiffon. She's old, but guards the tree all night until the early dawn. But Grandma's favorite ornament is one she did receive from Grandpa oh so long ago on their first Christmas Eve. We gotta keep it open, Andrew. And each year since high on the tree there hangs with golden thread. Grandpa, he will tell you that this couple on the tree has come to mean your grandma will forever always be the one and only girl for him. Your grandpa's very sure that Christmas magic comes from years of loving only her. But I don't know about such things because I'm just a kid. I tried to figure out her tree. I really did. I stared so long at all the stuff that dangled from her tree. I stared so long my eyes, they blurred. It was so hard to see. The magic that she talks about, I'm not real sure is there. But since my grandma tells the truth, it must be there somewhere. 9 older cousins tell me I'm too young to really know. They say to understand, I'll have to wait to grow. Last year I tried to fake it, so I said I understood, but they just laughed. It made me mad. Then Grandma said I should remember that the tree is where the magic gets its start. But if it's real, then you must feel it in your heart. I don't know about magic, but there's something special about the season. I remember what she said to me last Christmas Eve, and though I've grown an inch or two, I still don't quite believe or understand just what she meant, and yet I'm proud to say I love my grandma. That is why I knew there was a way to somehow find a Christmas gift so perfect and so right. And cause she means so much to me, I thought both day and night. I got this cool idea. I'd make some great surprise, something unbelievable to light up her blue eyes. For since my grandma seemed to care about old homemade things, and since I had no money that I could buy her diamond rings, my genius mind thought up the gift, the perfect one for me, a brand new handmade ornament to hang upon her tree. But only Mom and Dad would know about this secret gift of mine. The secret present I would make, they said, would be a sign of how much Grandma means to me. Yes, I could see it now. She'd put her hand on her heart. Oh my, oh wow! She'd make a fuss, she'd even cry, and she would go on and on. Then right below the angel made of white lace and white chiffon, my grandma, she would hang my gift. She'd hang it on the tree. Next to the couple, my gift would be. Then they would talk among themselves, my 9 dear older cousins. I'd acting like it was no big deal, but they would be a-buzzing, for all of them would wish that they had thought up something cool. But it would be too late. I, the smallest, I would rule. It was December 24, I made my pretzel frame, and though I worked so carefully, somehow my gift became a sticky, whitish pretzel mess. There were glued up clumps. I panicked for a moment when I saw those ugly bumps. But since I'm so artistic and considered rather bright, I smiled, then glued red ribbon to the bumps to make it right. I took my school picture, trimmed it up so it would fit inside the pretzel frame, but then I accidentally hit my picture to a clump of glue that wasn't dry enough. But I was quick. I used my shirt to wipe away the stuff. The gift of mine was coming all together rather nice. I took some more red ribbon, made a bow, not once but twice. I glued one on the bottom, then glued one at the top. I couldn't believe the talent oozing from my brain nonstop. This boy needs a lesson in how to be humble. Another brilliant thought it came. Hey! I'd get the glitter. And though I'd worked an hour now, no way I was a quitter. And so the glue came out again. I put a good thick line around the pretzel ribbon frame. I saw it in my mind, a glitter sparkling masterpiece. How did I get so smart? And as I studied this rare form of gorgeous Christmas art, I dumped the glitter on the glue. I used up all I had, and when I lifted up her gift, well, let's see. It didn't look all that bad, except some glitter now was stuck on my school picture face, and it would have to stay that way because I would not erase. I looked it over closely and thought, I have a knack for making Christmas ornaments. I signed it on the back. To Grandma, Merry Christmas. Then I said a quiet, yep. I got some Christmas paper and wrapped my present up. And now at last I stood with cousins waiting for my turn. Most every gift was now exchanged. My gut began to churn. For Christmas Eve was winding down, 10 presents yet remained. And then my oldest cousin spoke. Dear Ellen then proclaimed, your grandkids thought this year we would do something for your tree. A separate gift from each of us. This first one is for me. And when my grandma opened it, she kissed my cousin's cheek. It was a store-bought ornament. I felt my legs go weak. I gazed in utter disbelief as they went in true rows and stood before my grandma with their perfect gifts and bows. I watched my grandma's face as she accepted with a kiss each angel, Christmas bell. What justice was in this? For each new gift was oohed and awed by family sitting there, but in my mind I thought about my glittered face and hair. 9 presents gone, just one was left. I had no real way out. I looked at Grandma, who I loved. My mind was full of doubt. And Mom and Dad, they must have known. I now felt so betrayed. And had I known this was the plan, somehow I would have paid and bought an ornament like theirs, but it was way too late. I was the youngest of them all and would now have to accept my fate. My Grandma said, come here, my child. Is that gift just for me? She knew it was, but she'd be nice, though I knew she would see the clumped up glue, the glittered face. My Grandma wasn't blind, and all my cousins would laugh. I saw them in my mind. The moment came. She lifted up the pretzel ribbon framed, and when she touched my face, I knew that no one was to blame. I saw the tears in her blue eyes. I didn't feel quite so small. And when Grandma whispered in my ear, I love it most of all. And then she went before the tree and said, let's hang it on this branch that sits below the angel made of white chiffon. And 'cause she wasn't tall enough, my grandpa stood and said, let's hang it by old Mrs. Claus and Santa faded red. And everyone that clapped for me, including older cousins, they slapped my back and rubbed my head. Everyone was buzzing. And when I looked at Grandma's tree, I couldn't hold back my smile, 'cause I could see the magic that had been there all the while. And now, at last, I understood what Mom had said was true. There is a special feeling here. There's memories, old and new. It's not magic. It's the memories that we make together as a family. And now I don't have to fake it, 'cause now my heart knows that we make the magic found in Grandma's Christmas tree. I don't know that I would call it magic. I would call it special memories that we make at this time of year. Aren't those special memories fun, Nathaniel?
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah? You ready to make some special memories this year, buddy?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to make some presents for Grandma.
Are you?
Handmade ones.
Sounds good. We should work on some handmade ones. What do you think, Andrew? You too, huh?
Yeah. And the face. It might be a clump of glue, but it's gotta have string.
Gotta have string, huh?
Yeah.
Gotta be special.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanna make
Let's go ahead.
a clump of glue.
Let's go ahead and sing our goodbye song, guys. Goodbye,
Hey, before you do that,
Yeah?
just want to say a minute. It may be a clump of glue, but it's got to have golden string.
Golden string. We'll work on that.
Bye.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Come back again, we'll see you soon. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Can you say goodbye, Nathaniel?
Goodbye.
Can you say bye, Andrew?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye.